Is this your first interview?
Yeah, it's my first interview. It's my first time in LA.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've only come for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Bars. That's what they said. But that's amazing. Wow. So have you left Europe? Is this your first time in America, or is this your first time in LA?
First time in LA. So I've been to America before. I've been to Miami, Las Vegas, New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Nice.
New York.
Was this your first day here, or you had a couple days to
Yesterday was
settle
my
in?
first day.
Okay. Have you
Yeah.
done anything notable? Any cool LA stuff?
Yeah, I went on a bus tour.
Oh.
Yeah, did the whole tourist thing. It was
That
really
is-
fun,
that is
actually.
very touristy.
I know.
You've never been on a bus tour?
Fuck no.
We should
See,
go.
I haven't done it in London, and I was like, I've never done this in London, but yeah, I did it here, and it was good fun.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does that where they're from. You ever been to a Compton bus tour?
No, that sounds terrible.
No, but
I would love to do that.
You
Is
would
there
like
one
to
of
go
those?
to
Compton bus tour?
Yeah, no,
You
I
should bring
would.
biscuits.
I should bring
Yeah.
biscuits.
or
Yeah.
we could stop at Popeyes.
Why is this what you know British women for? Like bringing biscuits everywhere?
He's just
Is
so
that what you keep asking
he's
me?
fascinated by
by
the idea that there's a thing called a biscuit that's not the same as the biscuits that he grew up eating.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about the biscuits at like KFC?
No, but that's why he thinks it's funny is because
We say cookies, you guys say biscuits.
yeah.
Okay, but we do have cookies though.
No, you have those weird little shortbread crackers, and those are for some reason called biscuits.
Well, yeah,
and
they are biscuits.
Like
Yeah.
y'all got Oreos, huh?
Yeah, Oreos.
They
Oreo's a
biscuit
biscuit?
Oreos?
I don't know what you would call that.
We would call it
Yeah,
Oreo a
I
cookie.
call that a cookie. It's got like short. I don't know.
What
I don't
about
know.
Chips Ahoy?
What's that?
See?
Do you ever think about where that name came from?
Nah.
You never thought about ships ahoy being what pirates would say, so that's where the name came from?
Is that where it came from?
Yeah.
I did not think that, but
Chips
that's a great name.
Ahoy.
Ships ahoy is what a pirate or a captain would say.
Why isn't it with an S then?
This doesn't seem like something we should be talking
know.
about. So tell us a little bit about where you're coming from. You're from Surrey, outside of London?
I come from Surrey, outside of London. I grew up in Lincolnshire, which is like it's like a West Midlands town.
Okay.
Yeah, in England. And then I moved to Surrey because I was actually a professional dancer.
Oh.
So yeah, that's
At what
what I
age?
used to do. So I graduated college when I was 19, and then I did musical theatre.
You're a
That
genius.
seems early.
Yeah, I guess that is early for him.
19?
Yeah,
In
yeah.
college? You don't graduate college till at least like 22.
21, right?
20,
Yeah.
21,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, no. I went at 16, graduated at 19, then I did musical theatre for like, I don't know, maybe 7 years, and then I got into the adult industry, and it's the best decision I ever made.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that when you were a dancer before that, it wasn't crossing your mind that one day you were going to take your clothes off for money?
Oh, absolutely not.
Really?
No. And if you know, because you think, oh my God, if I ever did something like that, then I wouldn't be working in musical theatre. You know, it's quite a
Right. It's a
it's
stodgy
quite-
business.
yeah, it's quite judgmental. You know, if you
Can't be
do-
in Cats anymore.
That's right. No, I can't be in Cats anymore, sadly. Bummer.
Bummer. But okay, so you weren't happy with that lifestyle, or what? What were the circumstances leading up to you entering the adult world?
It was tough. I did a year-long tour in the UK. I did High School Musical. So the High School Musical people that cast it here came over to the UK, and then they cast a UK version. So I was in that, and then I did it for a year, and it was just hard living out of a suitcase, you know, and like going from different town to town. I couldn't see my dogs. I had a boyfriend at the time. I couldn't see him, and it was difficult. And so I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna audition for West End. Sadly, that never happened for me. So then I was doing like podium dancing, which is like. Would you call it
Go-go dancing, where you
dancing?
sort
Yeah,
of just
yeah,
stand, you're like a statue. Like
Yeah,
kinda
you be
just
in there.
Yeah, but yeah, we'd be like dancing on the podium and everything, and I loved that. And I run an agency, and you know, booking girls out to different clubs and everything, and I really enjoyed it. But I wanted to earn like more money, you know. And I was buying my second house actually,
Oh, wow.
and then the agency. The club, they stopped all the entertainment. So then, therefore, I wasn't earning any money. So then I couldn't buy the house. I was
we're
like, oh my
talking
God.
pandemic time?
No,
Oh.
this was when I was 27. So this was like 5 years ago.
Oh.
And
They just decided they were over the dancing go-go girls?
yeah, well, they were going bust, I think. It wasn't long after that till they actually,
Yeah, people
you know,
want to see some skin.
they
No, they
sold
went
the
bankrupt.
club.
Oh.
So yeah, I stopped providing dancers, and I became webcam model. So then I was doing that for about 3 years.
Okay.
I was doing that, and then I started in doing OnlyFans, and that's because of COVID.
Wow. So what
Yeah.
was the webcam modeling game like for you?
It was Yeah, it was good, and I really enjoyed it. But you had to be at home all the time. You know, you have to be on your laptop all the time, talking to people. You know, you can't step away.
Right.
And if you do step away, you're not earning any money. And I'm a workaholic, so for me, that's, you know, my life is work. So I needed something where I could walk away and still be earning, you know, money.
Right.
And in OnlyFans.
But were you
know,
making
I
a
found
lot of
that.
money doing how much were you making in a year doing the?
I mean, it was nothing compared to what I do now.
Right.
But, you know, probably $5,000 a week.
Okay.
You know, so, you know, I wasn't slumming it.
You're
for
feeling
sure.
good, but you're also like, wow, this is not a great quality of life when I have to be chained to this computer.
Absolutely, yeah. And I didn't want to be tied down anymore. But also, when the pandemic hit, you would think that guys would be like on the computer all the time and like talking to girls and this, that, and the other. But actually, they were at home with their wives, with their children, and they, you know, I had guys wanking like over me in the shed.
Oh,
you
man.
know, just
The
trying to
Jack
get
Shack.
away.
We call it
from
the Jack Shack in America.
I know,
Adam
that's
has
the
one.
name.
I have a back
Do
house,
you?
yeah, and I beat off in there once in a while.
He just invites everybody
Was
over.
it you I was talking to?
Huh?
Was it you I was talking to?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
But
Did the
yeah.
guy have a sty on his eye?
No,
okay.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't really see
Or a
anything above, you know,
hemorrhoid?
the crotch area. So
Right. Wow, that's crazy. But
I know.
so okay, you went. What the pandemic is? The pandemic caused people to actually slow down on their webcamming.
yes, yeah, it did. And I wasn't earning. You know, I had a goal that I wanted to hit, you know, every week, and I wasn't hitting it. And I was like, okay, something needs to change here.
Right.
So then I was, you know, I heard these girls earning like $100,000 a month on OnlyFans, and I was like, fuck, why am I not doing this? You know, so I decided to give it a go, and thankfully, you know, got to the bloody top, which I'm really proud of.
Right. So
That's hard. The
While
bloody
you-
top.
It is hard. The bloody top.
The bloody top.
She's about to tell us what percentage she's in on the platform. Wait, but so when you were doing the whole webcam thing too, were you like developing your social media and like thinking about yourself as more of like a, you know, public sex worker, or were you trying to keep it kind of low key?
I was keeping it more low key, you know. Yeah, I was, because, you know, there was no need for me to promote myself on social media because I was advertised on the site. You know, they would go to the site and they would see all the women that were webcamming.
What
and
site were you on?
Adult Work.
Okay.
Yeah, is that a thing here? Do you know about Adult Work?
No.
Really? Oh, actually, no, that's right, because one of my, because I had a webcam agency as well, so I used to find girls to put on the website. And when one of my girls moved to America, she couldn't do it anymore. So I don't think they allow Americans to go on Adult Work. But Adult Work is like the biggest, you know, webcam site in the UK.
Wow, that's interesting. I wonder why.
Well, I don't know, because it was a really bad site. Like it was,
Oh, really?
it was terrible.
They need a VPN.
Yes, they did need a VPN, but at that time I didn't know what one of those was, but I do now. But yeah, so I was working on that site, and then yeah, everything kind of changed when I went onto OnlyFans.
Yeah. So how did you start promoting yourself on there, and how did you actually get traction?
TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I started TikTok, my nieces actually introduced me to TikTok at Christmas, and I didn't start OnlyFans until like April time. And I, you know, they were trying to get me on it, and I was like, no, I don't want to do it. And then I did one, and I got like 60K views in a day, which I thought was incredible.
Right.
It was just a stupid TikTok, you know.
And people were
then-
discovering your OnlyFans through it, or no?
No, well, I hadn't started OnlyFans
Oh,
at this
okay.
point. So then when I did start OnlyFans, I remembered, you know, TikTok, and it was, you know, at that time it was a kids platform. So, you know, I started doing that to promote my OnlyFans, and a lot of, you know, OnlyFans girls, or they hadn't started it yet, and so I was like one of the first kind of
do it on
OnlyFans
TikTok.
girls to do it on TikTok, and that's how I became successful.
That was the whole way. What kind of content were you doing on
Mainly
TikTok?
twerking and stuff, yeah.
Just random dances and
Yeah,
stuff.
dance. Yeah, because obviously I come from a professional, you know, dancing background. So for me, doing TikToks and dancing and twerking and all that came very naturally to me.
Right.
So, and I really enjoyed doing it as well. It was like my new stage. With webcam, I did find it hard not having that crowd, and you know, I just loved that. I loved having a stage and somewhere to perform. And then when I had TikTok, it was like I found my digital stage, if you will.
I like it.
Yeah.
Did you start to how do you drive people from your TikTok to your OnlyFans though? Like, you can't put a link in the bio, can you?
So I did have a link in the
To
bio.
OnlyFans. It's not a good idea. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think.
it was through my website.
Okay.
So I have a website, bonnielocket.com, and then there's an exclusive content button, and then you press that, and then it takes you to my OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
And people kind of they
figured
know
it
where
out.
to look.
Yeah.
You used to have to make it more obvious. You maybe put in a caption or a little hashtag or anything, but now
People are
because
smart.
people know, to go to your website and to click the exclusive content button, it will take you to your OnlyFans. Do you know what I mean? They've worked it out. It's commonly known now.
So what kind of stuff do you start out doing on your OnlyFans, and what are you doing now?
Oh, that's a good question. So I was very
Prude.
yeah, I'm not prude,
Biscuity.
but a bit biscuity, yeah, a bit biscuity.
I like how you said something that makes no sense. She disagrees.
I totally understand that. I wasn't comfortable doing, loads of stuff. I'd probably do a bit topless and, fingering videos or whatever, but there was no kind of sex tapes or any like couple content. Whereas now it's kind of,
You do it all.
yeah, do it all now.
Right.
Yeah, I just think if you're going to go for it, you've just got to go for it. And also, you get greedy.
Yeah, exactly.
You see the money coming in. You're like, I could be making so much more than this.
Yeah.
So then you do push yourself, and you do get to a place where you don't give a fuck what
Right.
anyone thinks about you. Do you know what I mean?
Right, but
and
So free.
yeah, whimsical.
yes, it's liberating and
Right.
it's so empowering as well.